Have you ever had that weird moment when your cat just stops, locks eyes with you, and seems like it's seeing right through you? It's not just curiosity. While you think it's just staring, its brain is actually interpreting you in a completely different way than you'd expect. To your cat, you might not be an owner, not even a human, not anything you think. And once you understand this, you'll realize that look is way more personal than it seems. 1. How your cat sees you. Before we get into any emotional meaning, we need to understand something basic. Your cat doesn't see the world the way you do. Feline vision evolved for hunting at dawn and dusk. That means they pick up movement way better than details. Colors are limited, mostly blues and greens. Reds and oranges lose their punch, and the sharpness isn't the same either. Just a few feet away, your facial features already start to blur. Your smile, your surprised face, that goofy expression. None of that shows up clearly to them. What really stands out is movement. A hand gesture, a shift in posture, a different step. To your cat, you're not a clearly defined face. You're a moving presence. 2. Why your cat doesn't recognize your face. If they don't rely on detailed vision, then how do they know it's you? The answer is patterns. Cats recognize you by the sound of your footsteps, the tone of your voice, the smell of your skin, and the routine you stick to. Before you even walk through the door, they already know it's you coming home. That's why photos mean nothing to them. But the simple sound of the food bowl or treat bag being opened, they show up in seconds. For a cat, identity isn't about looks, it's about behavior. You're not the person with that face. You're the one who walks like this, talks like this, acts like this. And that completely changes how they experience your presence. Before we keep going, if you love cats, go ahead and like the video and subscribe to the channel to be part of our community of cat lovers. 3. You're not human to your cat. Now here's where it gets even more interesting. Your cat doesn't think in categories like human, cat, or another species the way we do. It sorts out the world based on what each thing does in it. You're the one who brings food, the one who opens doors, the one who creates routine, the one who gives off predictable energy. You're a steady pattern in your cat's territory. When your routine suddenly changes, your cat feels it. Not because it's being stubborn, but because its sense of security just got shaken up. To your cat, you're not a biological label. You're a set of actions that makes its world make sense. And that explains why it starts using cat language with you. 4. Why your cat treats you like another cat. When your cat rubs against your legs, bumps its head against your face, or slow blinks while looking at you, that's not random. Those are social signals cats use with each other. In nature, they form groups based on trust, not rigid hierarchy. So when your cat uses those gestures with you, it's basically saying, you're part of my circle. It doesn't see you as the boss, not as beneath it either. It sees you as a trusted member of the shared territory. Even when it brings you gifts, that can be a form of social inclusion. But there's an even deeper theory. Maybe in your cat's mind, you're not just an equal. Maybe you represent something bigger. 5. The mother theory. A lot of experts believe that for some cats, the bond with their human goes beyond just a social partnership. It gets closer to the relationship between a kitten and its mother. Adult cats barely meow at each other, but they do meow at humans. That behavior is a lot like kittens trying to get their mother's attention. When your cat follows you around the house, asks to be held, or gets restless when you leave, that can be attachment. You represent warmth, safety, predictability, a secure base. It comes back to when something feels off. Think about it. Does your cat sleep more peacefully when you're nearby? Does it get more alert when you're tense? Because that brings us to another key point. Your cat might be reading your emotions way more accurately than you think. 6. You as part of the territory. For a cat, territory isn't just physical space. It's organization, scent, routine, and predictability. Your home is a detailed sensory map, and you're part of it. Your smell is on the furniture. Your schedule shapes the day. Your movements help keep everything in order. When you're gone for too long, something in that map shifts. That's why some cats get extra clingy when you come back. It's not drama, it's recalibration. In your cat's mind, you're not a visitor in its territory. You're part of the structure that keeps everything stable. And maybe that's why so many people still believe an old myth that cats are cold and don't form deep bonds. 7. Your cat as an emotional mirror. Cats pick up on subtle changes that most people completely miss. Shifts in your tone of voice, your breathing, your posture, even the scent changes caused by stress hormones. None of that goes unnoticed. When you're anxious, your cat might get more alert. When you're calm, it relaxes. When you're sad, a lot of cats will quietly come closer, just staying near you. They don't understand your problems, but they understand your state. This closeness isn't random. It's emotional adjustment. It's their way of trying to keep the environment balanced. Your cat is always watching you, learning your rhythms, anticipating your movements, and that makes you a key part of its territory. Not just someone who lives there, but someone who helps hold that space together. 8. The myth that cats don't love. The idea that cats are cold came from people expecting them to show affection the same way dogs do. But feline love is different. It's quiet. It's subtle. When your cat chooses to sleep near you, lean against you, slow blink, or just stay in the same room without asking for anything, that's a bond. Sleeping near someone is one of the biggest signs of trust a cat can give. When it sleeps, it's vulnerable. If it chooses you as its safe spot, that says everything. Your cat doesn't show affection in big, obvious ways. It shows it through choice. Now I want you to think about something. When your cat stares right at you, what do you think it's really seeing? Drop a comment and tell me what your cat's look is like and what you think it sees when it looks at you. And before you go, check out our latest video to keep discovering amazing facts about the world of cats. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the comments and in the next video.